Welcome to Dynasty Trade Calculator 101. Today we're going to talk about how to use the Dynasty Trade Calculator. All you have to do is go to dynastytradecalculator.com, set up an account, and you can use their calculator. Go here, use the calc, and then you're going to be able to customize your settings. There's a ton of different combinations that you can use, whether this is a defensive player pool, offensive player pool, Devy player pool. 10 size, sorry, 8-man leagues. You guys are out. 14, 16, 0.5 PPR, non-PPR, startup. We're going to go through that on the next video. Standard, super flex, whatever your league is, you're able to toggle and values are going to change. You know, Lamar, right now we got it set up as a startup. This is a normal trade. So Lamar, we'll type in Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson in a super flex has got a ton of value. And a standard, it's going to change. 2 quarterbacks is going to change. Take a player like we'll say an RJ Harvey. He is going to change a little bit depending on whether this is a PPR or non-PPR setting. So once you do this, you just you type in your trade. Say, okay, I want Lamar Jackson. This is a super flex league. I currently have Justin Herbert on my team. What do I need to do to get from Justin Herbert to Lamar Jackson? And so it might take, the super flex 106 just happens to be right around spot on. And then you start calculating from there. If you want to use the Dynasty Trade, the click to analyze the trade calc. So what does this say? If I'm the Lamar Jackson manager, what does this tell me to do? Answers my question whether I should trade Lamar Jackson for Justin Herbert and the Superflex 106. And it gives me some information on here about Victor the Viking, City Skylines. And then it's going to give me, all right, buckle up. Let's dissect the possible fantasy football trade. You're looking at giving up my powerhouse Lamar Jackson for Justin Herbert and a 106. Goes through a lot of different information. And then so considering Lamar's, carries a hefty score of 63.9, clear showing his elite tier worth, Herbert trails, and that 2025 pick adds another 21 points. Mathematically speaking, it's not quite an even swap when you weigh in the immediate impact of Lamar. So here's the straight talk. Despite any shiny first rounder dangling the carrot, swapping Jackson for Herbert plus the pick dilutes your immediate firepower at quarterback, a crucial spot in your Superflex PPR league. Keep stacking those victories with Lamar. So it tells me to keep Lamar. If it was the opposite, let's, we can flip it and say, all right, let's get Lamar Jackson and for the 1.06 and Justin Herbert. What does it tell the other team to do? If I'm on the other side of things, you can put that right in there and it'll give you some advice. The Chat DTC is an add-on, an upgrade that you're going to have to purchase. But with your purchase, you do get some opportunity to try this out right away with your subscription. They have monthly and season-long, yearly subscriptions. So this one, they are. Let's just get to the bottom of it and see what they got to say. So here's the bottom line. Trading Justin Herbert in a mid-first for Lamar Jackson not only gives you an upgraded quarterback, but aligns you with maximizing points every game week in your Superflex format. You part ways the future with the potential value in the draft pick, but what you gain is immediate high ceiling. I'd recommend pulling the trigger on this one. All signs point to upgrading QB spot. Let's go get Lamar Jackson. I just drafted Lamar Jackson to start this morning. So, yeah, pretty excited about that. All right, let us know what you think. If any trade calculator questions, any trade questions, drop them in the comments below. As always, good luck this season and get those trades done.